So this first shot is a medium establishing shot of Cameron and Ferris's girlfriend looking at Ferris about to sing, and it does a good job of showing that they are watching something interesting. Alright, so I want to do a little special emphasis on this shot right here. So they cut away to this guy getting after it while Ferris is singing, just to put into perspective that there are people outside of the parade that are also watching him, and it's a nice wide shot showing that he is actually working at his job during this part of the scene. Now the sequence of shots here is very important because it shows Ferris singing and dancing, but all from different angles. So it starts to cut away from the close-up, the medium, and then the wide shots get the crowd in, and the crowd starts off very small, and then we'll get back to it later when it gets larger as well. Now right here we have the introduction of kind of like a flash mob, so some organized dancing in this chaos. So it'll cut back and forth from close-ups of Ferris to medium to wide shots of this flash mob type dancing, which really adds to the effect of the parade because there's two different types of things going on during this event. Now I want to do another little special emphasis on this booty shaking part. Now it cuts away to this medium shot of people going back and forth with their butt as if they're really getting into this dance, and I think it is very well thought out because it's a nice different variety type of shot, and it also doesn't show any faces, just the dancing. So I think it's very good placement, and it actually cuts back to this booty shaking a little bit more later. Now the shot sequence right here is very important because it starts to switch from close-ups of the crowd back to some wide angle shots of the crowd and Ferris Bueller singing and dancing. So it just shows every single aspect of the scene, and it does it very well because it tells a story just by having the song in the background and having different types of shots. So this part coming up is especially important because it shows close-ups of a bunch of different people in the crowd, and then it cuts to a really ultra-wide shot of the crowd when it's very large. Now what's really important about the sequence of shots here is see how that crowd got much bigger. So at the beginning of this scene, the crowd was very, very small when he started to sing, but he attracted so many people. So the sequence of shots of the very wide shot, the ultra wide shot at the beginning, and it cutting into the close-ups and the medium shots of the actual action back to the wide shots shows how much attention he gained over this time during the scene. So all of the shots in this scene are steady because it's showing what's happening and not a POV of the scene. And the final shot right here is just a wide shot of the ending with the huge crowd and everyone kind of flaunting over Ferris, and I'll let you guys listen to the ending part.